Good morning. Good morning, people. It's Johnny Sunshine. My fucking eyes are killing me today. I blew my nose and I got a lot of blood out of my nose today for some reason. That's never a good sign from what I understand. So the first thing I did after making my coffee this morning was I looked at my YouTube channel to see how the video that I put up yesterday performed. It is like a little business, you know, so you want to track these things. And my toolbox did pretty good. But the comments were there, and the first one I saw was from Mark HVAC. This guy is just such a fucking mental midget. It ain't funny. And he's in my head. I challenge you, you old fuck with good hair, to a fucking cage match. Let's see if you can respond to that. Let's jump in a cage. I was going to say in our underwear, but I don't think I want to be in a fucking cage with you in my underwear. You know, you are a little fucked up, but, yeah. So it looks like Mark HVAC has found a friend. Tony Plumbob. Yeah, a match made in comment fucking hell. Yes. Mark HVAC and Tony fucking Plumbob. Yeah. Maybe Tony Plumbob could tell Mark HVAC that the angle of his dangle is off. And, yeah, he's a little fucked up. Little mental. But, you know, birds of a feather flock together is the old saying. These two found each other. I hope they, run off and get married somewhere, As long as they live in a liberal state, they should be able to do that. Yeah. Anyways, so the first thing that happened to me today after seeing them, and I removed their comments, and it felt good. Plumbob, whatever the fuck his name is, Tony Plumbob, his statement was, "You gotta love free speech." Yeah. You're just an asshole. So I come out here, I sit down, I got my cup of coffee, I open my eyes, and a fucking mosquito comes in from like 25 feet away. I can see it coming, and it flies right into my fucking left eyeball. I'm like, yeah, welcome to Florida. Welcome to fucking Florida. Yeah. So it's Friday, guys. I had a pretty good week. A little slow, but I did good, I made my quota, man. That's all it's about. It's not about killing myself anymore, man. I'm not on the treadmill. I enjoy these days off. And I like the look of the pool cage. It's like camouflage with all the leaves on it. I kind of like it. I wish I could buy a net. You know those camouflage nets that the drug dealers use in fucking Colombia? Yeah, I wish I could get one. Do they sell them on Amazon? Yeah. Throw it up over this thing, and then when the leaves fall, just grab it and pull the fucker off with all the leaves. I think it'd be a good deal. My eyes, man. See what you're doing to me, Mark HVAC, with your good hair, you prick? You're killing me. So I'm going to work a little bit in my wood shop. I did fire it up last night. to make this tool briefcase work. Very, very nice. Mark HVAC. The only thing he had to say is, you can't even close it. Such a fucking asshole. Can you imagine being married to this prick? Ugh. 4 people. Yeah, friends and family. Anyways, let's see what we have today. Let's see. Johnny's out of shit to say. I mean, I really want to just rail on Trump, but it's not good for me or you. So, I'm trying to... Blah, 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 blah. A lot of guys after watching that video last night on that tool bag are pushing the veto bags. I looked at the veto bags, man. They just don't, unless they have a suitcase type. I really like this, man. It's clean. You don't have shit hanging all over it. It hangs down by your side very easily and clean. Your legs aren't hitting shit. My biggest issue is I want to have everything in my bag. Tools. I don't, One guy said, Benny Hill's got nothing on Johnny. Yeah, Benny Hill, I used to like that show, man. Yep. With comments. I don't play well with others, I guess, I'm a master of my own domain. I don't need fucking advice. Leave me alone. I'm a lone wolf. I'm gonna do what I do. And I can't see myself ever sitting at having a round table discussion without me crawling across the table and fucking muckling somebody, Like, shut the fuck up, I know what we need to know. I'm in charge of this fucking ship. I'm the captain. So Gussy, I got him figured out a little bit. I opened the back door to my, I've got a bunch of doors on my house, man. I opened this one door that goes out into the backyard. These guys have been off this lanai for a week now, and it's really fucking nice, man. It's staying nice and clean. So I open the 2 doors, and Bella goes out. She does her business, and Gussy, the veg head, he comes in and he lays on the couch, and he's like, I'm not going out. I am not going out. Yeah, he knows I'm talking about. So I leave the doors open until he fucking leaves. Eventually, it takes about a half hour. He'll go outside, and I'll see him when he comes by right here. And I have to wait until he gets a little bit past that tree over there so I can jump up, slide open this slider, and when he hears that noise of the slider opening, he turns around and makes a beeline to try to get back in the house. So I need to open that slider and fucking run as fast as I can to that back door and slam that motherfucker shut before that big son of a bitch gets back in my house. One of these days I'm gonna end up on the fucking ground for sure. I'm gonna fall and I'm gonna be mad as fucking hell. Yeehaw! The life of fucking Johnny. I'm a little concerned about the blood coming out of my nose. I remember seeing something on, I don't know, but this doctor was saying you should have no blood whatsoever coming out of your nose. No little spots, never mind a whole big hunker full of... I looked in a paper towel this morning after I blew my nose, and I was like, holy fuck, that's not good. Something's bleeding. So I got to keep an eye on that. It may be just irritation, man, from all this pollen. It is really bad, guys. You have no fucking idea. But everything is so green, and the trees and the way the sun filters through these oak trees is just fucking gorgeous. It's like a beautiful girlfriend who, you know, every time you see her, she turns into a fucking Looney Tune. But you still go because it's just so beautiful when things are normal, you know? Yeah. I'm gonna hear about that. Yep. Whoa. So guys, one thing I will say is, you know, when it comes to the comments, we're all pretty much stuck in our ways. You know what I mean? Like, when I post a video, I'm not really looking for a different way to do the stuff that I do. You know what I'm saying? Unless it comes down to, you know, like the products that I buy, pretty much sold on where I am, what I'm buying, you know, just every video. Oh, you should buy this, you should buy that. You know, I'm good, man. I'm good, thank you. So I hope some of you guys out there are gonna start your weekend early. It is Friday. Enjoy yourselves. The guys who own businesses, man, you need to be taking time off, Jackson. That's the biggest benefit of owning your own business, man. You call the shots, Jackson. I'm gonna work. I'm not gonna work today. This time change really still has me messed up. I'm waking up at 8:30. I'm waking up at the right time. Somebody wants me to put my tool bag on a scale, see what it weighs. I'm gonna say this is a pretty big, it weighs about as much as a bag of fucking cement. 40-pound bag of cement, which is pretty heavy, but it just, with the wheels that it's on, it just floats, man. It's like it's not even there. It doesn't take off in crazy angles. It really is. They've done a great job with this toolbox. One guy said, holy crap, are you gonna... John Bloom, he's always commenting. You can take that on an airplane. Yeah, it might not get through the screening. Yeah, lots of sharp objects. Yeah, well, what's this for? It's my Wonder Bar. I wonder what you'll do with that. That's so fucking funny. I just killed myself. Tony Plumbob, my best friend. Cry, Johnny. He dishes in, puts out, but can't take it. A real Biden supporter. That's right, motherfucker. Because this is my channel. You fucking loser. You've been putting your money on lame horses for the last fucking goddamn 20 years, you dope. Don't be fucking voting for Trump. You're gonna be a sad son of a bitch. One guy said, damn, and here I am thinking my bucket boss is the cat's ass. One guy said you couldn't punch your way out of a fucking paper bag, Johnny Sunshine. Let's try, but I still got a good punch, Jack, and I can take a punch now because my brain just doesn't recognize pain too much. Some of these comments, man, they leave me just scratching my head. I don't know what the fuck these people are talking about, you know? I mean, I try to put it together. I try to think of what I may have said that would prompt them to say what they say, but I just don't know. Like this guy. I don't know. Did somebody call customer service or 7-Eleven? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Jeffrey Baker, 1998. Could you please explain, elaborate a little bit, you know? I don't know what that one means. I'm sorry, I can't respond. And I don't want to be rude and say, what the fuck are you talking about? I'll do it online, on screen. Nice marine haircut, Johnny. It is pretty nice, man. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty lined up, man, for doing this shit myself. I gotta say, man. Pretty happy with it. You got a Joe Biden priced haircut. Inflation, buddy. Everybody wants to be rich in America, man. Everybody wants to be rich, so the only way for them to get rich is to get you to give them your money. And I got an old saying that I'm working for my retirement, not yours. So, if, you know, 35, I'm a $5 haircut guy, you know? Now it costs me nothing. But I'm not paying $35, man, for a fucking haircut. Simple as that. You know, I'm not on the cover of fucking GQ. Plumbers Quarterly, yeah. Although I could be with these devastatingly good looks. You know, some guys come from the mud end of the gene pool. You know? Do you ever hear that saying? The mud end of the gene pool? We got good genes in my family. Although most of us have cancer. We're pretty good when we're young. Handsome bastards, beautiful women. Yeah. Then it all goes south pretty fucking quick after 60. So, anyways. This guy says, Paul Medwell. He's a cool guy. I think he's over in, I think Paul Medwell is over in, England for some reason. Those nasty people are called trolls, John. I know about the trolls because I was one. Yes, and I fucking regret it. I'm getting paid back for all my nasty comments, man. They exist to tear you down. We don't agree on politics. Imagine that. And to be honest, you've helped me see the truth about Trump. He's in it for himself. But I'm still a conservative and I'm going to vote for him. Bless you for the kindness to people. Bless you for your kindness to people. We got to get past that shit of voting for somebody just because they have, you know, if there's a brown paper bag that is just like a little bit of steam coming out of it and it just stinks to fucking high heaven and the whole bottom of it is like wet, you know, meaning if you grab it and you pick it up, that shit's just gonna it's called a bag of shit or a bag of asses. Just because it has an R in parentheses after it doesn't mean you have to vote for it. You know, a bag of shit. I mean, they put up people like George Santos. Really? That R got him in office. That R. repugnant. So one guy said something about my my business names, 10-2 Plumbing, and he said something about Johnny's Blowhole Plumbing. That ain't one of my names, man. I don't know. You're making shit up, brother. Johnny Farts a Lot. Yeah. Johnny Farts a Lot Plumbing. Can I help you? Ah. You're having a problem with Fart. That's my last name, man. That's my last name. It's not a fucking joke. Johnny Doolittle Plumbing. Is that really your last name? Yes, it is, man. But it's also my mantra. I do little plumbing. I'm so fucking funny. Like this one. Good morning, Johnny. Embrace the system. I don't know what that means. I've been scratching my head. Got a lot of Republicans on my site, or at least they're the ones who are commenting. I love you, Johnny, even if you like Biden. I don't like Biden, guy. Biden's not my friend. Look at that. It's blood on my finger, man. Guys are killing me. Yep, I got blood, man. I've got fucking bloody nose. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. What about those leaves? Clean them up. Give me a fucking break, you people. Are you guys fucked up? Good Lord. I'd like to make a fucking crash your pad, walk around and tell you all the shit that I look at. Wow, that's fucked up. You know, it's funny because now even the nice comments from YouTube, I kind of just breeze on by them, you know. I think they're kind of pandering, and I go right to the fucking nasty ones. I just don't know how that works. Danny Ziegler, you're a good man. This guy, you should sell Toto toilets. No, I don't like Toto, man. I sell Kohler toilets. They're easy. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I'm sorry. I can't fix this toilet because you need a Toto trip lever and a Toto flapper and a Toto fucking fucked up fill valve. That's why I don't sell Toto. Nobody sells that shit anymore down here. Yeah, you can flush a fucking bucket full of golf balls, but I don't know when the fuck was the last time you ate a bucket full of golf balls, but I got no need to flush a bucket full of golf balls, man. That's all I'm saying. Great installation. You should try the Elliston from Kohler. Guys, I buy the toilet that I think is the best value for my customers, man. It's easy. It's typically on my way. Home Depot is literally 3 miles closer. And the time it takes down here to travel that additional 3 miles is just outrageous. So when it comes to toilets, I've been selling this particular model for probably 5 years now, and I never get a call back. I never get people complaining about the toilets. They're all satisfied. It comes all in one box, soft close seat. I've got a shitload of the wax that comes with them because they're just a pain to get out of the package, but I use them, man. I use them for certain times you need a little extra wax, Jack. Wax on, wax off, you know what I'm saying? So I'm good with the toilets that I sell. It's called a Highline Arc. It's ADA approved, and it's just a great toilet. It looks nice. It's not a plain Jane toilet tank. It's got a little flare on the top, and people like them. That's all I can say. It's a bargain. I mean, I know that there are companies in this town, You know, Mikey Pipe said he sells a fucking toilet for $1,000, and that doesn't include the toilet. So down here, they're getting $1,000. You know, I've done a couple toilets where the people said, yeah, I got a price from some of these big boys around here, and it was $1,000. They are giving you the toilet, but she said they didn't even specify what toilet it was. So, you know, you can get a pretty cheap toilet. Who knows what they were putting in there? I mean, I would think that they're probably putting in a good toilet, because crappy toilets are callbacks. So I did that job for $1,100, man. $550 per toilet. I supplied them. I hauled the old ones away, and I feel good about that, man. It took me less than 3 hours, and do the math, guys. I make pretty good money, you know, doing that. And there's no need for me to steal food off of somebody's table, or just do it because everybody's doing it. Never been that way. I don't. I have to know what other people are getting for stuff, or a general idea, but that never affected my price. I always, you know. One guy told me a long time ago, don't ever worry about what the other guy's doing. It may look like something other than it really is from a distance, you know. From the outside looking in, you say, wow, this guy's blowing up, blah, blah, blah. Well, I got no fucking bills, guys. Some of this shit costs a lot of fucking money. And I look at everything like, how many fucking service calls do I need to fucking do to pay for that shit? Literally like a wrap on a van. Is it really worth the fucking money to have a wrap that's so busy that people can't even, you know, it's great when you're sitting there staring at it, but for the most part, a wrap is, for me, it's just too fucking busy. I mean, a wrap is great if you do it right, but some of them are so fucking busy that you can't decipher what the fuck's going on. Some of them you can hardly see the phone number. My truck, I guarantee you, people see my truck a half a mile away and they know it's John Phillips Plumbing, you know. Could be the flashing turd that I have on the roof of the cab. When I'm in a toilet stoppage emergency, I throw the old fucking Kojak fucking light up, which is, some of you old guys will remember Kojak, you know, when he had to get going, get scooting through the streets of New York City. He'd throw his flashing light up on the hood and get it, you know. And so I have one of those lights. It's a flashing pile of poop. It's pretty big, but I'll throw it up on the roof and let them know there's somebody who needs to go. And I need to get them going again here at John Phillips Plumbing. As long as it's between 10 and 2. Willie David, thank you, brother. He just said, have a nice day, man. Have a good day, Johnny. Thank you, brother. Oh, I like this guy, too. Hey, John, I love your show. Keep it up. I hate Trump. I love you, man. I love you. I totally agree with you. I can't support that bozo. Yeah, I get you, bro. I get it, man. Cole King, my man. Cole King's a great guy, man. He's like a big brother type guy, you know. He's a little older than me. He's been through a lot. Very knowledgeable, has a great vocabulary, and he can see through the fucking fog of war. Good man. I like the guy. Some people, man, just reading comments, you can tell you're like, yeah, I like that guy, man. Honolulu. Yeah, thanks. This guy's a man of few words. Yep. So look at this guy. At 8:44, 8 minutes and 44 seconds, you referenced the problem of getting the handle lined up correctly to fit over the cartridge. Now that's getting, there are people out there who are going through these videos slowly like a fucking forensic fucking detective. And they're stopping and they're blowing it up and they're getting a closer look. And they're like, look at that. Look at that. There was a piece of grout left under that old toilet, that new toilet. I know it. Look at that. These people are sick, man. This guy, so why don't you want to enjoy retirement? I don't think I ever said I don't want to enjoy retirement, guy. But if you could give me the time, the video, the exact time, maybe I'll take a look at that and, correct the record. Yeah. Thank you. I don't know, Antijoni Poulakis. This girl, I've talked to her on the phone. Well, sorry. But she's very sweet. And she said, God love your neighbor, thinking of her and sending prayers and positive thoughts. Thank you very much. I've been thinking about her every day. Especially when I blow my nose and there's a bunch of blood coming out. I wonder, wow, do I need to go to the hospital and check myself, considering what she's going through right now? So that's the world we live in, kids. How much for a jackhammer? You guys want to buy my jackhammers, man? I don't sell shit. I just keep it. If anything, I give it to somebody. My biggest jackhammer is like a 60-pounder that I bought when I first went into business. I didn't have any jackhammers, and I was like, you know what? I need a jackhammer. I fucked up the rough end on a kitchen with a 45 Studevented kitchen, and I needed to get this shit back in the wall, so I went and bought a 60-pound jackhammer, and I used it that day, and then never took it off the truck again. It's just too fucking heavy, man. So I bought some smaller ones, probably 35 pounds, maybe 40 pounds. Hitachis that were just beasts, man. They'd blow through shit in a heartbeat. And every truck had one, so I had a bunch of them. Years ago, 5-6 years ago, I did sell a lot of stuff. I had enough shit to outfit 5-6 trucks, and I just put a package together, sold it to my nephew, I think for $6,000-7,000, and got rid of all of that shit. I had heat guns out the yazoo, drills, right angle drills, everything you'd need on a truck, and my trucks were outfitted, man. I see these guys now, all these guys doing new construction, they're out here with a fucking battery operated fucking drill with self-feeder bits trying to do tub sets. If you work for me, you're not using them, guys. I'm not gonna have you fucking around running back and forth to get batteries all day trying to drill a 2 9/16 hole through a fucking double 2x4 plate. You're gonna be using a fucking real Milwaukee or Milwaukee. They've got a couple of great right angle drills. The whole hog is what I like. That's what I have on my truck, but I also have one of those long fuckers. The problem with the long ones is I went to them, and that's all we had for a long time, but I found that the aluminum body on them they'd all crack in the same place. So I stopped buying them, and I went to the whole hogs, and they work great. The whole hog's got a clutch in it, so it doesn't fucking cut your toes off or fucking throw you off a ladder and knock all your teeth out at the same fucking time. Yeah, we've all been there. So, yeah, if you're doing work for me and I'm paying you to do a job, you're going to do it the way I want you to do it. You're not going to show up with a bunch of fucking battery-operated shit. You're going to use fucking power tools. My trucks all had generators, air compressors, water tank. You know, I had 130-gallon PVC tanks. So you could fill up. You could go out in the middle of the fucking desert and rough a house in. We had everything we needed to do the job. We were not dependent on water and electricity. That's just the way you got to do it if you want to get it done. You know. So, it did take a couple of Zyrtec this morning to try to help me out with this pollen shit is killing my fucking eyes, man. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's been a great Friday morning chat with you. Hopefully by Monday I will be feeling normal again. And get back at my normal self, and we'll see how things go. So everybody have a great weekend. God bless you. God bless the United States. Lord knows we need it. I don't know, man. I don't know. But alright, guys, have a great weekend, man. Johnny Sunshine. See the sun? The sun will come up tomorrow. Tomorrow. Who sings that song? Doris Day? I don't know.